Most writers think queries fail because their book isn't good enough, and that is sometimes true, but it's not always the case. Here are some reasons that your query might actually be getting rejected for and not the quality of your writing. You might not understand your genre clearly enough. You're not just writing fiction. You need to be more specific than that so that agents know where your book is going to fit. You might be burying the hook. Even though your inciting incident normally isn't in chapter 1, it needs to be front and center in your query. You might be including too much in your query. A query is a tease, and if you include too much, it can be overwhelming and end you in the trash bin. You might be missing the mark on the personal connection that you are trying to make with the agent. Either you're being too general or you're being a little bit too close for comfort. Remember, if you've already finished your manuscript, you are in a small percentage of people who've actually written the book that they claim that they will. So you should celebrate that. You've done the hardest part. Now we're trying to get you to package it correctly so that you can move on to the next step. Remember, publishing is a business. They're looking for good books that they can sell to editors who can then sell them to booksellers who can then sell them to readers. The average agent gets 50 to 200 queries per week. I have gotten 20 queries in a single day, and while being a literary agent intern, I saw that regularly for the agents' inboxes that I was monitoring. So remember that they're not being mean if they aren't responding, and they're not being mean if they say no. They're being strategic. Your job as the author is to make it easy for them to say yes to your query, and you do that by showing them that your book will sell. This doesn't mean that you need to write to market all the time, or that if your book is a little bit out of the box, you have to completely rewrite it in order to fit a market. But you have to show that you can package your book in a way that makes sense in business terms. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that. In the next video, we're going to be talking about genre classification, because if you don't know where your book is going, no one else will either. But remember, you've got this. I believe in your book and I believe in you. Let's get query ready.